Hey, it's Alex Racklin from Board Game Co. and we are at PAX Unplugged 2024 and we're going to be walking around and seeing the various booths before the show hall opens completely to everyone and you can't hear me at all. Also, apologies, I'm on my phone because I did not bring my camera this year, so I don't know if the audio will be good enough, but I hope it is because this is what you're going to get to see. We're going to start off, because I'm right over here, we're going to start off with Modern Meeple. I've talked about this stuff before, but they do all kinds of cool little gizmos and gadgets to make your table presence nicer. I don't even know what this is, but it looks cool. But more importantly, these things over here are going to hold dice and trays. We got this spinny little rondelle thing, which is very nice. They have some very nice dice throwing trays that are over here. We got them. You see, we got Santa just in time for Christmas. We got your Santa giant dice throwing tray. These things are absolutely gorgeous. They're not 3D printed. They might look like it. They have their own like something material that is what's the word for secret materials? It's that. It's the secret material thing. Anyways, let's go ahead and see the next booth. Our next booth is actually Rove. Rove over here. I haven't even said hi to the crew, so I'm going to be rude and ignore them while I do this video. But Rove is currently being set up to demo over here. This, depending on when you saw it on the channel, has gone through extensive change because like the first wave that happened at one point, and then there was wave 2. They made giant changes to it. They're gonna have it all set up to demo, but it's a giant dungeon crawler, Gloomhaven-esque, in which you're gonna be going through a sequence, leveling up your characters. They are only partially set up, so we don't get to show you all the fun, cool miniatures. They usually have like a big giant miniature that's very cool. It's not the one you actually get for backing it, but it is very cool. That's Rove. So for context, what I tend to do when I do these little walkthroughs is I just literally walk up and down the aisles because I have like an hour before people get in. I'm doing it from 9 to 10, then the hall opens and you won't be able to hear a thing. But then I just kind of pick out the booths that are, I usually go for a combination of two things. Things that I'm personally excited about and things that I haven't shown in every single video until now, because sometimes I get stuck with like, hey, here's Chip Theory games, because I like Chip Theory games, although they do have new kids games that I do want to show you, so we'll see with that. We do have Obsession and the Characters expansion, but nothing really set up or done here yet, so there's not a lot that I can show you. But yeah, I kind of pick out the booths that I think give you something new or interesting to look at, something you may not have seen on a regular basis. We have Mindware and Ziggurat. I do want to check out Ziggurat over there. I haven't actually played it, but I've heard good things about it, and also I like legacy games, which is always a good starting point. But right now, we'll see what we can find. So I found a booth that's usually not here, which is Deep Rock Galactic and something here. We have so let me show you what I'm seeing, because what I'm seeing over here is we have Deep Rock Galactic, the poster. That's from Mood Publishing. We have Valheim, the poster, which fell over. Trust me, this says Valheim underneath. You can see it there. See, Valheim. But then the thing I'm most interested about is we have Battle of Gods. I have no idea what the story of this is. I've never heard anything about it. It looks cool, but let me show you the miniatures, because the miniatures are the part that looks cool. I haven't heard anything about this. I love Deep Rock Galactic. I shouldn't say that's not true. I've played Deep Rock Galactic twice, and I really enjoyed my first 2 plays, but I need to up the difficulty. I don't yet know if I love it. I definitely enjoy it. How much I love it, we'll see. But Valheim I haven't had a chance to play, but looks cool. The Battle of the Gods, the components here, look at this, you see? We got these miniatures, which look pretty awesome to begin with, and then we got this board over here, which, I mean, it looks pretty cool overall, so I like the components. I'm pulled in by it. I know nothing about it. I will try to stop by when they actually have people here. Okay, this isn't even a game that I'm that excited about, but it's just a nice, miniature. We got the pre-painted Heroscape miniature from Renegade over there. They brought that whole line to life again. Oh, okay. They have table presents. Again, sorry for the phone stuff in my face over there. They have table presents over here because they have this, which is a good starting point. They have this, which is Heroscape, the set. And then, in case that wasn't enough to tease you, we have this, which is the giant tabletop presence of this is what you can build if you have $7,241.37. I made that up, I have no idea. Honestly, it'd be kind of cool to have a price tag attached to this, like this is X amount of MSRP, and then you can kind of figure out how much do you want to invest in a system that lets you build this. Also, the amount of water tiles here, this feels like the worst way to build it. Oh, it's a waterfall. It's a waterfall, that's why, because they have the regular water there. It's a waterfall. I see now. I'm understanding it now. I'm about to pass by Starling Games, or Tabletop Tycoon, I should say. I'm about to pass by Tabletop Tycoon, and they have Everdell Duo, which I don't know if they have a demo bowl. They also have Black Orchestra over here. So they have Black Orchestra set up because they're doing a whole campaign for a Black Orchestra and reprint. The short pitch of this game is you're going to try to kill Hitler. Hello. You're going to try to kill Hitler over here. So if you like the idea of killing Hitler, great. We got a game for you. If you don't like the idea of killing Hitler, try to find a copy of Secret Hitler. That's always an option. They have Merchants of Magic's Draught of the Dragons, because they do distribution for Rock Manor Games, Seas of Havoc, Set of Wash, Doom Run, and then Everdell Duo is the one that I most got stacks of. We got stacks of Everdell Duo. Oh, I know what I'm trying to get later. Because I haven't actually played it. I never got a chance to table the game. On the other side over here, we have our usual AllPlay, stocked with shelves full of things. Again, this is not what I'm going to heavily stock by, because maybe I should. Their shelves are very cool, because they do this thing where you can like grab a game, you can push it back, push it in, and grab it out, because they just have like spring-loaded custom furniture for them, because they make their own furniture. They always have fantastic stuff. Like, they always have tons of booths set up. They always do tremendously well, because like they have... If you watch my top 100 coming up this year, you'll see, and this is true of last year too as well, there's a degree of more stuff that is easily accessible. Meaning, as much as I love the big box games, and I still do love the big box games... Don't
listen to anything this guy says!
I was talking about how AllPlay is a terrible publisher, you should never work with them.
Buy all the next games coming out from AllPlay.
Yeah, twinkle, twinkle. Anyways, but I find there's a lot of accessibility in smaller games that I do really appreciate and enjoy. So I love the big stuff, I also love the small stuff. Also, we got Creature Caravan over here, fun fact. Creature Caravan, I played for the first time of PAX of last year. So this is a great game. I still haven't done my review, but you should expect it's coming sometime soon. Star Wars Unlimited. Should I stop by Star Wars? So here's the thing. I've been sucked into Lorcana together with my daughter because, well, if you watch the channel long enough, you know that when Lorcana was coming out, I was excited. And then Lorcana came out, and I was like, it's all too expensive. I don't need it. But then my daughter started getting into it recently, and I really enjoy it because she likes it and it's fun to play with it. Star Wars Unlimited, I would play. Like, if my son got into it, I'd play it. It's a good game. I've played it. I just don't know if I need to be pulled into it, but there's too many TCGs. I have time for Marvel Champions and Lorcana because my daughter's into Lorcana, and that's it. But let's see what we see next. The big thing at Arcane Wonders, I think, well, actually there's going to be two big things. We got Video Game Champion over here. That's going to be one of the big things. I have not played this yet. I want to play it. This is supposed to be pretty good. I will say the last game, what was the last game? The Marvel... the Heroes one, whatever it was, that one over there. I liked my first play of it, but the more I played it, the more I got like.
I highly recommend Video Game Champion.
Is it great? Is it great or great?
It's essential.
It's essential.
It's essential.
We don't ignore him. Ignore him. He's a Dice Tower essential shill. I can't take him anywhere. But we also have Freedom 5. Freedom 5 is the other one. I think that's also Dice Tower essential, isn't it?
Yes. We have a lot of essential games here. Freedom 5 came out. We actually have the big boxes with painted, and we have this is the retail version. We have tons of stuff.
Which do you recommend?
The big box painted. Come on,
How much more is the big box painted?
I think it's 180 for the whole. That's everything. The expansions, everything. I mean, that's a good price for a game.
Or what if you have to choose between Freedom 5 regular and Video Game Champion, or Freedom 5 Essential, the Freedom 5 big box?
You can get the big box and Video Game Champion.
No. If those are your only two choices, you're working with a limited budget. What do you do?
Limited budget. You buy Freedom 5 regular, you buy Video Game Champion regular, you buy Vegetable Stock, you buy Ito.
I think he's trying to spread it out. I see what you're doing here. You're a good salesperson. Anyways, but Video Game Champion, I do want to play that one. We have Mind Clash over here. Mind Clash just had Voidfall coming out. I dropped off a box yesterday. I hope they got it. I hope they got my copy. But we got Voidfall, they have Voidfall. They have Revenant being set up right now. So if you want to check out Revenant, you have an opportunity to do so at the show. And let's see where we're headed.
And over here we have Arydia, the Path We Dare Tread, which if you've seen my unboxing of, you know just how excited I am for this one. Overall, it looks very cool. They got it all set up, and let's see what we have next.
We have the usual IB Games booth with all the stuff. There are like digital implementations for those who want to like play Moonmaker solo. And their most recent game, obviously, going to be Brink and Tent, which you can demo over here. We have Dune Imperium Bloodlines at what's it called? Oh my gosh, Direwolf. But then more importantly, they have copies of Clank Acquisitions, which my copy is currently en route. I'm excited to dive into it and play it. We'll see how it goes. And then over here, we got all the Dice Stone. Dice Stone obviously just had the most recent campaign. I don't know if they'll have stuff from the most recent campaign. I assume they'll have stuff you can demo, but I haven't actually checked. But they have the 4 new characters. We have on this side, Thunder Road Vendetta from Restoration. This is the Max and Chrome edition, which I actually just talked about in my 2-back, not to back. You can get this on Gamers in the 180s, but otherwise you can check. Oh, we have Rob Davio as well over there in the background. Hello, sir.
Hey, how are you?
So one that I'm intrigued to try out, not the second, obviously, but the people who are making Trio have Combo, and I haven't tried Combo. I will try it. I'll come by. This is a very. Are you selling this jacket?
Am I selling it?
Yeah, not this
If the price
one,
is
not
right.
This one.
If the
Are you
price
selling
is
more of this jacket? If I came home with this jacket, my kids would lose it.
Really?
They love
Well,
Trio.
then if they lost it, then you wouldn't be able to find it again. Oh, I mean, different kind of.
So ones that I'll be stopping by more, they're not fully set up yet, but we have Point Galaxy as well as Propolis over here from Flatout Games. Those ones definitely intrigued by, and they should have Cascadia Junior somewhere. They have all the Cascadia rolling kills, rolling whatever. The Junior might be at the AG, we'll find out later, although AG is like right over here, and Cascadia Junior is right over there. Let's go ahead and wander over to see Cascadia Junior. This is the first time that I'm seeing this over here. We'll get the proper demo later, but in the meantime, we got like this over here. It looks Cascadia adjacent. We have Cascadia adjacent. It looks Cascadia adjacent, so like it seems to be heavily stolen from Cascadia. So I talked about this last time. I still want to play Tower Up. I haven't had a chance to play this. I've heard Tower Up is simple in a good way. Like it's a game that gives you a simple set of mechanisms, and then it's actually setting it up over here. We have Babylon, which is cool. But then Tower Up, I've heard like it's a good, simple, accessible game, giving you a streamlined set of rules, a lot of strategy through those rules. Again, I haven't actually played it, but that's what I've heard. And if I heard it, it must be true. That is how the internet works. Let's see if there's anything else I can see from over here that I want to check, or I guess I'll see in a minute. So, like I told you earlier, I know I said I wouldn't do Chip Theory, but then I said I would do Chip Theory, so now we're doing Chip Theory. But Chip Theory, they have a bunch of kids games. Let me see if I can find them. They're secretly hidden. They're not anywhere around. They might be over here. Here we are. Nope. These are the old ones. These are the ones I've already talked about and like. I think so. They're missing one. They have 3 out of 4, which is an interesting choice. The ones I want to show you, I'm going to sneak over here, we got these 3 over here. These are 3 new ones. You can already find them on their site. They're still in their kids catalog, but these ones are competitive. So, I mean, Too Many Bones is okay, but that's over. We want the kids games from Chip Theory now. So I don't know anything about this, but I stopped by Cosmos and he said, is there anything at Cosmos I'm interested in? I said, do they have anything new? And he pointed over there. So yeah, they have that game over there. I'm not gonna show it. Okay, fine, I'll show it to you. 1 second, let me sit around. So this is a game called Australis. I don't know anything about it because I just found out it existed 2 seconds ago. But ta-da! It's got a board.
It exists in English yet.
It doesn't exist in English, so you can wishlist it. 2025. Australis.
Or if you speak German.
It looks pretty. Ich kann verstehen German something. He just told me, think Finding Nemo hopping into the currents. Now it's like 7 times more interesting. Still only in German though, so.
Still only in German.
Okay, we're not going to do a big stop by over here, but we do have CGE with their giant stack of Seti over here. So if you're having a hard time searching for international life, it's right here. All of it's right over here. Past that, I don't know if I have anything else that's currently on my radar. We have Snatchup. I was not a huge fan of Snatchup. Oh, we have Botany. Botany is like over here. Giant stack of Botany. As well as Ice Cool and Ice Cool 2. Those are classics. Although they just came out with that big box version of, what's it called? Not Ice Cool, something else. But it's a big giant box. I have it. I don't remember the name of it, but it's Ice Cool with multiple layers. So now we have the ALP up ahead, and the ALP is like this giant booth of everything. We have Avatar Aang's Destiny. Hello, we have Avatar Aang's Destiny. We have Flip 7. Flip 7 is surprisingly addictive. Like if you watch the Dice Tower review, I think it kind of mirrors how I feel about it, which is like this is a fun game that's surprisingly like addictive. Like I play this with my kids all the time. It's great. It's not the best game. It's just kind of a push your luck mechanism, but like. I don't know. I remember there's a game I covered once. It was Sparkworks or something like that. It's the re-implementation of Kites from whatever. I still have the game. I just always forget the name. But I remember I covered that game and I was like, it's good. Like I have a lot of fun with it, but like it's not a great game. It's just a lot of fun. And I've had that with a few games. Scram from Bezier has that. Flip 7 has the same kind of idea. I don't think Flip 7 is a great game. But I think Flip 7 is a lot of fun. And how do you quantify whether a game is great or not? Because ultimately fun should be a factor. I think for me, longevity is a question. Like Scram is a good game. I eventually got rid of Scram because it was a great game for a time, but because there was that lack of depth, it didn't hold up for me as long. And I think that's my concern with Flip 7 right now. If Flip 7 is here in 7 years, I chose 7 years randomly, no reason whatsoever, then it might be a great game. I mean, there's games like No Thanks I've been in my collection for a long time. And I think that's a big part of things. Oh, we got a game. So we're going to jump our monologue to bring you Unconcious Mind. I didn't realize this was after Lucky Duck Leaf, but apparently Lucky Duck's doing distribution for this one. Unconcious Mind is a fantastic game from Fantasia Games, and it's beautiful. My copy arrived. I haven't actually played it yet. I do need to table it because I haven't played this since the prototype phase, but it's a great game. Like it's a great game. Like I liked Endless Winter. Unconcious Mind is better in my opinion. We have okay, fine. Here's a booth that we don't always show you because they're not always at the conventions. But this is Post Curious. Post Curious does the Emerald Flame. They have the Emerald Flame over here, which is one of the best, if not the best, escape room we've ever played. Light in the Mist is like more of a series of small puzzles, and the one I just played, I just finished playing the Morrison Game Factory, and this one is like surprisingly emotional. What they do is like, I don't want to ruin things for you. I will say you will have feelings, and they're not from a game you typically get feelings from. Okay, this is GeekNSon, and they have a table where the center vault is being lowered right now, and that's being lowered and raised, which is cool. I don't know how functional this is. I mean, it's functional. It depends what your goal is, but this is a giant table over here. It looks very cool. Okay, I think we're ready to about wrap up. Again, we haven't shown you everything. We never will. I never will. There's no we right now. I never will show you everything, but I'll always show you like a bunch of stuff that I'm intrigued by. And I think the last booth I'm going to show you is one that I definitely haven't shown before. Oh, there's Divinity Original Sin. Maybe I'll show you two. You've seen Divinity. We'll stop by at the end. But we have Tea Garden over here. Tea Garden looks cool. I'm interested in that. But honestly, I'm more interested in Karak over there because my kids love Karak. And so they like the original Karak. I haven't played the $30 one over there, they like that. There's a Karak 2 somewhere. I don't know if it's only, oh, there's Karak 2. There's Karak 2. I found it over there. So Karak 2 I definitely want to try out. A tall looks nice and accessible over here. Tea Garden looks good, but also it's a more medium weight Euro, so that one might take a little bit more time to play. So that's definitely one you should have on your radar. Karak's an excellent dungeon crawler. Highly recommend it. Very kid-friendly, family-friendly, and I haven't played Karak 2. We have Divinity Original Sin over here, which I may or may not show you in the past. We got some painted miniatures over here, and then like the full lineup of various characters over here in case you want to see what you can get in this giant big box of, well, Divinity, giant campaign game. But I think that's what we'll call it for right now, because the place is going to open in like 10-15 minutes. I do want to wrap up over here. This has been your PAX Unplugged show tour. A lot of frenetic walking around, a lot of frenetic talking, trying to find the booths that I feel are the most interesting. I think Battle of Gods, that might be the thing. Back at Mood Publishing, that might be the one that I'm most interested in from the things I've seen so far. But also I'm probably forgetting a whole bunch of things. Anyways, until next time, I'm Alex Rackman from Board Game Co. And as always, I hope you have a good one.